Hi guys, and welcome to basically a Let's Talk, but it's more of me. Um, so with the past three Let's Talks, it's helped a lot. Um, it's also gotten questions, and usually I try to keep my personal life personal, but with the mess that's going on, fuck it. So let's start young. Okay? This one might be decently long, but you guys want to know why I do what I do, who I am? Fine. My mom abandoned me. She didn't want me. Simple as that. I've had one conversation with her since I was born. My dad's first girlfriend, Ivy, would beat me with a hickory switch. I stood in the corner day and night. The one time I said something to Ivy's mother about my back hurting, Ivy shoved pills down my throat. I learned to sleep standing. I was 5 or 6. That's one of the first few memories I have. After my dad finally listened to me, they broke up. Cool. I was living on Weatherbrook. That's in Weaver, Anniston, kinda. My dad met a woman named Julie. She worked at Custom Pizza. I was 9 because the joke was her kids were 3, 6, and I was 9. They got married against my wishes. We moved to a different place, more in town in Weaver, on Anniston Street. Sarah, the 6-year-old, had a bedroom. Haley, the 3-year-old, had a bedroom. My parents had a bedroom. I was in the laundry room with enough room for my twin mattress and the stand that held my TV, which at the time was a tube TV. Julie went psycho, for lack of a better term. It wasn't really physically abusive to me. It was more of verbally. It was the first time I would run away. Realistically, it was one of the only few times I did. Skip forward. My dad's dating my current stepmother, whose name is going to stay out of this because she is my current stepmother. Her daughter and I had went to school and were troublemakers as little kids. But her daughter had been to, I think it's called Mountain View. But I digress. Is bipolar and has problems, and me and her fought so much. My senior year of high school, I was going through depression really bad. And I was going through a lot. And I feel like it's weird for me to be open, especially on something I know people are going to see. It's not just a one-on-one, so. I had a wig in high school. Everyone can guess why. I hated myself. I had such bad self-esteem problems because of that. I was cutting. I was depressed. People were like, the people who knew thought it was a phase, that I was just the emo chick. In high school, I fell in love with Alex. And things started to get slightly better. I was happier. I couldn't imagine a day without him. He cheated on me. I wasn't ready for sex. He cheated on me. I left Oxford. I couldn't stand to see him. I left Oxford and met a guy who would later become my husband. For the wrong reasons. He didn't want to marry me. Realistically, I didn't want to marry him. I got married so my grandfather could see me happy. Or think I was happy. And he did. And that was in July. My grandfather passed away the next March, I believe. When I was going to go to my grandfather's funeral, my then husband told me that he was moving his ex-girlfriend down and that they were going to be together. Told me I could stay in the house and all that. So I didn't get to mourn for my grandfather. I didn't get the chance to say goodbye. So I left. I was living in Spring Hill, Florida at that time. I moved up to Pensacola, moved in with my dad. Started working for a temp agency, did a seasonal job. Met a guy who would become my boyfriend and this was like a year later, but met a guy who would become my boyfriend. Did the seasonal job for another temp agency, got me a factory manufacturing job thing, and I loved it. Like, I loved it so much. Me and the boyfriend moved in together. Not 4 months later, we broke up. Because realistically, neither of us were ready for a relationship. We broke up for a month before we started talking again, and we were like, look, we'll just move back in together because neither of us like to be alone. It was platonic, I guess is the word. Drifted back together, quickly drifted apart. Like, it wasn't great. He became Big Bro. I always called him Step when I explained him to people. I guess in law would be better. Found that out recently, that was my bad. But I digress. Alex and I started talking again, and I skipped an issue with me and Alex when I was living with my dad's, but that was neither here nor there. Started talking to Alex again when I had an anxiety attack, and he reached out through Snapchat to me. Moved in together. Talked about getting a place and getting serious and fixing everything of the past that had become a problem. I need to work on myself first. But anyway. He cheated on me on my birthday. Verbally. Like, he was texting this girl cuddles and loves and all this other stuff. And that hurt, and I was upset. But I forgave him. Then I found out that our entire relationship, he had also been dating a guy. He broke it off with a guy. And I told him one more time, and I'm gone. It's a bluff. I knew that he'd probably call it that bluff because I don't want to lose him. I didn't want to lose him. But I was upset. But I forgave him. Fast forward a bit. I realize now that I guess his last one made me more unhappy than I had thought. So I started talking to people. And there was never picture exchanges like he did or anything like that. But that doesn't make it any better. I thought he would get upset like I had and forgive me like I had. We're two separate people. I can forgive, but he wants me to hurt. He knows that I torture myself because I fucked up. I made a mistake. And a decade-long friendship is apparently worth throwing away. He won't talk to me. And I figured he wouldn't for a little bit. But to do stuff purposefully to cause me emotional pain, to cause me to self-harm. And I know some people will disagree and be like, oh, well, he's not the one who's cutting you. No, but if you know you have that effect on someone, why would you continue to do it? Why would you continue to push someone to try to commit suicide? You guys have watched my Let's Talk. If you've watched my Let's Talk first one, I showed you my arm. I showed you what I had done and that I had done it mostly out of guilt for feeling horrible because I've always been on the receiving end and doing it to someone's worse. But this is my arm now. It's gonna go landscape for a minute. That's my arm now, or portrait, whatever. It's increased. It's increased a little bit. Um, I don't know how many times personally I can say sorry. I sent a text to him telling him where I was if he wanted to talk to me. I don't want to lose my best friend. Because realistically, that's what he is. Only one other person has stuck in my life for this long. I just hope everything will be okay. And I'm going to work on me. Because that's what I need to do. And I will. I'm stronger than I give myself credit for. And I'll pull through this. I just hope at the end of this, I still have my friend. Alex, if you watch this, because I know someone will send it to you, someone will show you. I am sorry. I truly am sorry. I never wanted to hurt you. I should have I should have known how bad it would be with how bad every time it hurt me. And I hope I can see you face to face before I leave again. I really do hope so, because I really am 100% truly sorry. And I don't want to lose my best friend, because you know that's what you are. And we need to talk at some point. I don't know if you'll be ready, but we do need to talk. And I'm always going to be here. Ray, I trusted you. I told you personal things. I opened up, something I don't do with people. I have such bad trust issues, and I let you in. And you may not understand why I do things or what makes me the way I am. You would have found out. I'm sorry that I didn't listen to your problems and only had you listen to mine. That's usually what happens with me, is I listen to everybody and take on their problems and hold mine in. I guess I got selfish when I got to be the one venting about it all. I don't know if you and I could ever be the same. I probably won't have trust for you. But if you want to talk for any reason, you know how to reach me on Skype. Who else? Raver, I know some of the stuff that you're going through, and I'm always going to be here to talk to you. You've always been such a great person. You're a wonderful girl. Wonderful girl. And I'm always going to be a friend to you. Or try to be. If you let me. I understand you're going through a lot in your life. Kara. I've been told what you're going through. I have been told just about everything that you're going through. from a few different people. You have a dislike for me that I'm not sure of why, but I'm here for you. I told you that on Skype. I'm always gonna be here. I'm here for anybody, really, but I know that you need someone who's actually going to listen. And I will be here to listen. Maybe we can talk to each other. Because I know you need someone. And for everyone else who watches my videos, I'm always here to listen. Right now I can't take on other people's problems because I'm dealing with my own, but that doesn't mean I won't listen. And my advice for everything is there's always two sides to a story. Just remember that. So, thank you guys for listening, commenting on my Let's Talks. I promise it won't stay a daily thing at this point. It's becoming my video journal for my thoughts and how I'm feeling. Hopefully soon I'll go back to gaming or doing weird videos. I appreciate you guys so very much. The ones who have wronged me, the ones who have ragged me. My friends who message me on Skype to make sure I'm okay. The ones who text me and tell me that I'm a great person or why people like me. Even those of you who dislike me, I still appreciate you. Because you've came in my life. You may have not made a great impact, but you've come in my life. So I appreciate you all, and I thank you all for watching. And I guess this is Rose signing out for now. Bye, guys.